Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to the weekly Breslov Research Parshat video. This week is Parshat's Eikev. And Rashi starts off, V'hoya Eikev tishmo'on. If you allow your Eikev, Eikev means heel, the heel of a leg, the heel of a foot. If you're going to allow the mitzvahs that you step on with your heel, in other words, you're not deeply involved in the mitzvahs, kind of step on it, kind of don't do it with a full heart, then Hashem will help you. Why? Because you have to turn to Hashem to ask Him to help you, that you look up to the mitzvahs, and you'll try and help Hashem by doing mitzvahs. Be good. Rabbi Nachman has a different take on it. V'hoya Eikev tishmo'on eis hamishpatim ha'ela u'shmartem v'asisem oisem. If you will listen to the mitzvahs and you obey them, Shama Hashem Elokecha l'cho es habris v'es hachesed asher nishba l'avotzecha. God will watch for you the covenant and the kindness that He promised you through your forefathers, the patriarchs. Rabbi Nachman explains, there's a medrash that says V'hoya, wherever it says V'hoya in Tanakh, it means joy. V'hoya bayom ha'u yitofu he'orim osis. It will be on that day that the mountains will drip a very sweet flavored liquid, and brings other psukim. So V'hoya, if you're happy with what you are, with what you have, where you're going in life and whatnot, then Eikev tishmo'on, then your feet will feel that happiness. In other words, the heart is, I'm happy. What about the rest of the body? Rabbi Nachman teaches that V'hoya Eikev tishmo'on, V'hoya, if you're really happy, then even your feet will hear. If your feet will hear, then you'll dance. You're going to dance from joy. If you get to that level where you feel joy throughout your entire body, then V'shama Hashem Elokecha l'cho es habris v'es hachesed. Then Hashem will guard for you your bris, your covenant, and the chesed, the kindness. The covenant that Rabbi Nachman's talking about is the sexual organ that will remain pure. You won't, God forbid, commit a sexual sin. That's what joy does to you. Joy brings you out of the problems of depression that lead to different sins, and it will bring you into joy that even Hashem will help you guard the covenant. That's how the Parsha starts off. It talks about the sojourn of the Jews in the desert, that Hashem guarded them and watched them, provided their food and clothing. And then it comes to, you will enter the land, v'yachalta v'savoto uveirachta. You will eat, you will be sated, and you will bless Hashem. This is the one blessing that a person has to recite on his food. It's called Birchas HaMozon, the benching, blessing after eating, right? Grace after meals, they call it. So the Torah talks about it, and the Gemara learns from here, if after you finish eating, you thank Hashem and you bless Him, shouldn't you bless Hashem before you start eating? And therefore, Chazal laid out all the blessings that we have to make on foods before we eat them, whether it's cake and a butter made of mizonos, whether it's fruits, or priya eitz, or vegetables, or priya adoma, or meat and eggs and stuff like that, which is shakol. So there we learn all the prior blessings to eating. And then we have, at the end, mention, thank Hashem for what you ate. I thank you, Hashem, for providing for me, and I thank you, Hashem, for letting me have it and enjoy it and be sated with it, and I thank you again. Rabbi Nachman says in the Sefer Amidos, blessing, the Birchos HaMozoin, Uverachtu es Hashem Elokecha, you'll bless Hashem, right? Ayidei Birchos HaMozoin, Nisvada HaKodesh Baruch Hu Ba'olam. When a person blesses Hashem, then Hashem becomes well known all over the world. It's a huge statement. Every blessing that I make makes Hashem known throughout the world. Where do we know this from? Sharina Rav brings a medrash. People used to come visit Avram Avinu. They passed by his house. We know that his house, his tent, had 4 openings, and you can come from east, west, north, south, didn't matter. Whatever side you approached, there was an opening for you to enter the tent. And Avram Avinu planted a tree, a large tree, that bore fruit. It bore fruit enough so that Avram Avinu was able to take from that fruit and give to his guests. So many guests passed through his tent, and many fruits were eaten. And of course, the guests were mentioned. They were nice people. And as they left, they would say to Avram, thank you for the food. Thank you for the hospitality. And what would Avram Avinu do? He would say, don't thank me. It wasn't my food that you ate. It was food from Hashem. He supplied us with the food, so that everyone who came to Avram Avinu's house learned that there's a God who provides. That was the beauty of it. So this is what Rabbi Nachman teaches us, that when you say Birchos HaMozoin, you are able to make Hashem known, because other people learn that they could serve Hashem. Parsha goes on to tell the Jewish nation, part of the rebuke of Moshe Rabbeinu, that when they received the Torah, they also made the golden calf. And then the Parsha goes on, 2 famous passages. First is called Parshas Hayira. Second is called Parshas Ha'ava. Parshas Hayira starts off, Yato Yisrael, and now Israel, Mo Hashem Elokecha shoya me'imach. What is God asking from you? And it answers, Kiim liyira es Hashem Elokecha. Have fear and awe of God. If you have it, you'll be able to get close to God. Husi Eloscho v'hu Elokecha. He is your praise. He is your God. Rabbi Nachman teaches that praising Hashem is God. It's a godly thing. It's in you. It becomes part and parcel of your prayers. Hu tehiloscha, he is your praise. Hu elekecha, he is your God. That means when he is your praise, then he is your God. If you learn to thank Hashem, whatever it is we have, then you could feel Hashem. The next passage is Parshat Ha'ava, passage of love. Starts off, V'ahavta es Hashem Elokecha. You should love Hashem, and you should really feel the love that Hashem has for you. That's what the Parshat Ha'ava teaches us. The next part speaks about divine providence. It says, Hashem is bringing you to a land that is very plentiful. It will bear a lot of fruit. A land that Hashem seeks to make sure that everything is there. This is the land of Israel. It's called Eretz Lo Sechser Kol Ba. Nothing is missing in the land of Israel. Gemara and Sukkah talks about it. Whatever. Point is that everything is really here in Eretz Israel. It's here because Hashem blessed the land. It's here because we believe in that blessing. And therefore, we will find that blessing. You may not find exactly what you're looking for, but know that it's here. We just have to realize the divine providence that Hashem is looking over the land, Mereishis Hashana ad Achris Hashana, ad Achris Shana, from the beginning of the land of the year till the end of the year. Hashem is always constantly looking out for the betterment of the land of Israel. The next parsha, the next passage, is what we say every day from Shema. V'hoya im Shemaya tishma'u el mitzvosai. V'hoya, joy, as we said earlier. V'hoya im Shemaya tishma'un. If you will listen to Hashem, you will find joy. You'll find so many reasons to be happy, right? Interesting Gemara says, "V'hoya im shemaya tishma'u." If you heard, you will hear. What does that mean? If you heard till now, then you will hear further in the future. If you don't, then in the middle of the passage it talks about serving idolatry. People fall away. But if you're going to listen to Hashem, Tishmu, you will hear Hashem at all times, in all places, in all conversations. You'll be able to connect with Hashem and find the energy that you can. This is basically the Parsha. Parsha ends off saying that Moshe Rabbeinu was told to see the land, and he was able to see whatever will happen in the land till the very end of time, which is now. Now is the end of time, and Moshe Rabbeinu foresaw it all the beauty, all the wonderful times, and all the problematic times. Moshe Rabbeinu saw it all, and he knows that in the end it will turn out great for you, for me, for all of Israel. Mehedu b'yameinu, Amen.